Hi there, and welcome to the Motley Crew. And this is something I've put together about recording gameplay for newer members who never recorded gameplay before, and for existing members who have uploaded, but to help them avoid mistakes and clipped uh, gameplay films that they've sent to me. First thing I want you to do when you go into your PlayStation 5 or 4, um, go into the settings menu and just check your captures and broadcasts. If you look at that drop down menu, go to video clip format. The PlayStation default for this, once I click on that, is WebM. Now, that's fine. I can process WebM through a bit of software. However, Mac, of course, doesn't really process WebM, so MP4 is better. If you want to include your mic's audio in the game clip, that's where you enable it, and likewise the party audio enable or disable on that button there. If we now move up to your account, make sure, if it's not already, this is where you link your account to YouTube, so that any games that you do want recorded can be linked to your YouTube account, where I can then download them. So that is where, if you haven't done so, you link your YouTube. I say, for those of you who've done this already, I'm not teaching you to suck eggs. It's just, this will be for, as we get newer members who've never played and recorded and uploaded to YouTube. For those of you who are not familiar, the record or share button. So on the right of the trackpad is the game or options menu, and to the left is the share button, and that's the one that brings up the recording menu, which you'll see very shortly. Okay, so we're now going to imagine I did a game in AI for the purposes of this recording. If you can show the team sheet at the beginning, that's great. I often forget myself. I've skipped to the end of this game. You don't want to watch the whole. It's 5 or 10 minutes long, whatever it is. So your game ends. You've had a cracking game. You've had a Kraken, Solo Warrior, whatever. And you think to yourself, oh, yeah, I'll click that. If you could remember to include your personal result sheet, that's fantastic. The team result sheet is also excellent. You can compare yourself to other members of the division or other members of the team. And if you want to include the economy sheet, that's fine as well. You decide you want to record it, and now's a good time to do it, obviously straight after the game. So you click that share button, and you've got a number of options. As you can see there, you can broadcast, share screen, you could start a recording. That's take a screenshot. The one you want is the one to the left, save recent gameplay. You click on that, and you're given a list of options. Now, because this is the first game, you could do the last 5 minutes, which may not include the beginning of your game clip. So in that case, if it is the first game or within the first hour, go for full video. If you've been playing a while, and say it's a 15-minute or nearly 15-minute game, I would always recommend recording half an hour. So once you've recorded, you press the home button, or the PlayStation button takes you to the home menu. Two ways you get to the media gallery, either at the top where the games and media menus are, or there's normally a pop-up window that says new video clip or something similar. Click on that, go to media gallery, and there's all the screenshots and videos that you've recorded. Now, what I would suggest you do is do a quick verification or sense check. So click on the clip you've just recorded, and then very quickly scrub along the the gameplay, just to make sure it's the right clip. If you've got lots of game clips there and they may overlap, you want to make sure you're dealing with the correct clip that you want to edit. Yeah, it includes everything we want. That's great. I'm now going to show you a quick way of trimming that down so that you can send it up to YouTube. So if you, with the left thumb button, go press down, and then there's a trim menu. You're then using the thumb buttons, you scroll along to the part. As you see, it's done it in 5-second frame shots. To the part where you want your clip to start. Yeah, that's a good place. Click the X button and start here. It will then get rid of everything before that, and then scroll along to make sure that you've got everything at the end. Yep, that's all what you want. Click the X button again. Obviously, if you've got an Xbox, it will be slightly different. That will set the trim. I would then recommend, I know it's a bit belt and braces, but I'd always recommend you do a quick double check it's got everything you want. Yep, that's cool. So we now save that clip. Always save as new. I know it says there, replace your original file. Save as new. Because you may well have in that original clip, you might have a little dev strike in there or a double strike that you want to save in a shorter clip. So that'll now, so it doesn't take long to save a clip like that. Once that's done, we'll go back to the gallery, the media gallery. Okay, come out. Yeah, you've done there. Come out of that. You're back in the media gallery. You can do a quick sense check again. Yeah, that's cool. If you now press the options button, that's the button to the right of the trackpad, brings up another menu. I would also recommend you rename these. So just click on the rename button and just give it a meaningful name. Otherwise, it gives some World of Warship Legends gobbledygook. I've just called this Edit 1, I believe. Yeah, Edit 1. Done. And then you can use the same dialog as the options button to share. So click on share, and that will then allow you to upload it to YouTube. Okay, so we've now recorded one and edited one, so I'm going to do the same process again with the raw clip, only this time we're going to click use the share factory option. When you go in, you'll be presented with a little menu. We're going to try the first item on there, the video editor. So there you'll see your film underneath. The first thing I'd like you to do, if you hit the options button, the game menu button, and rename the project. Click on that, and then it's the text dialog, and we'll call this Edit 2. Now, once you've done that, if you then press the square button, that brings up the work menu, if you like, and you're going to trim this clip. So click on that, and then using the left and right thumb buttons, you can move the cursor there, and it'll lengthen or shorten the clip that you've got. So you can do a rough movement just using the thumb buttons. When you get close to where you want it to start, if you look at the menu along the bottom, you'll see that you've actually got fine trim buttons there. So the L1, that's the little button, and the L2, the bigger button. The L2, the bigger button, if you press that, it'll keep moving the left side of the clip towards the end. So if you go too far, if you then press rather the L1, that'll take it back again. So 1 goes left, L1 goes left, L2 goes right. So we're happy with that position there. And you can repeat the same procedure at the end. So you can use the thumbstick for rough adjustment, and then use the R1, which in this case would make the film or the clip longer. Will go to the right, or the R2 does that. The R1 will make it shorter. It will go to the left. So R2 makes it longer, goes to the right. R1 goes to the left. Once you're happy with that, you press the triangle button. That trims the clip to those 2 markers. I would suggest you scrub along just to make sure that you've got all the bits in your clip that you want. You're happy with that. We're now ready to publish. And to publish this clip, all you need to do is you press the game menu or options button to the right of the trackpad. That brings up that little menu. Move it to export to gallery, click on that, and it will then render the video and export it into your media gallery. Now, I've actually foreshortened this bit, otherwise, because it can take 5-10 minutes, depending how long your clip is. There we go. We're at the end now. Always wait to the end, otherwise you have to start all over again. You'll then get this dialog. If you use the thumb button and move across to share later, the clip is in your media gallery already. You just do what you want with it later on. Or you can actually publish to YouTube from here. So if you click on the share button, it brings up the dialog. Click on YouTube. And that will then give you the upload menu. Click upload, and your clip is uploading. You then hit the circle button, you get the exit menu, and you've got 4 choices there. I always save video and exit, and that just saves the project. A thing to note when you're in Share Factory is if you've got your game running, it will close it. So if you haven't saved a clip, you'll lose it. And you look in the media gallery, you can see we've now got 2 clipped versions of this film, of this gameplay. If you click on, I think I'll show you in a minute, if you click on that upload to PlayStation, if your film is too long, it won't do it. I think I'll show you that. Once again, you can use the share button there if you want to do it that way. Yeah, there you go. I knew I did it somewhere. So these clips are too long. I think the app is really for it's a much shorter films. Okay, now I'm going to show you a slightly different way of doing that. So we're going to go back into Share Factory Studio. And instead of using clicking on the video editor, we're now going to exit to main menu. With the thumbstick, move it to the little film clip and then click on New Project. You'll then get this interface, and what this is now are the little movie clips that PlayStation had that can go in the front or end of your gameplay. I always go down to the simple at the end, at the bottom there. So there you've got the 2 that we've edited and the raw footage at the bottom. I always go to raw footage, click on that with the X button, and then hit the square button to start the project. It takes you into a naming interface, so rename it. In this case, it's going to be edit 3. And then once you've done that, continue, and you're back into the same interface that we've just seen. So it'll be the square button. You're going to trim the clip using the thumbsticks and also the fine trim buttons. Get it, I'm lucky there, I got it to where I want. Get it to where you want. And then you'll notice on the bottom there, if you hit the triangle, that trims. We've done it already on the previous example. Always skim through your film to make sure it's got exactly what you want. But you notice this time at the end, there's a little clip. If you don't want that on your thing, on your gameplay, if you go back to the square button and you're going to move it along to delete clip, obviously making sure the cursor's in that bit, confirm, and it's gone. So we're now ready to upload it. So, okay, I think I'm just showing you all the various different operations that you can do here. So this bit of software, it's quite powerful. I personally prefer to use graphic software on my Mac, but it is adequate. Our previous Fleet Commander uses it. Okay, options button, export. And once again, I've jumped to the end of the export process to save time. And you have the option there of either sharing, which I click on there, that goes to YouTube, upload, or you can do it later. You click on the share later button. Hit the circle button to take you out, and then you hit the PS or home button to take you into the main PlayStation menu. If you go up to the top, I always close it down, and it says close game. I know it's not a game, but there you go. So into the media gallery now, and you see we've now got 3 edited clips and the original raw footage. All right, what I'm going to show you now, I've highlighted some of the clips that are on there, and in the menu on the right hand side, go down to the dots at the bottom. If you don't know how, if you've never done it before, don't know how to do it, that is how you copy to an external USB, or you may have an internal USB drive. That's how you copy to an external drive. It doesn't take that long for just a few clips. And you also have the ability within that menu to delete the selected clips and films as well. Okay, and just to show you what the end result is, we're now going to come out of PlayStation. I was actually doing this on my Mac with the PlayStation app, and we're up to the Motley Crue website, and there are the various clips I'm uploading, actually in the process of uploading. And then you can then do the process on your own particular PlayStation account if you want to add a different title or a description to it and so on. In this case, I'm actually going to delete them because I don't need them. They're just for the exercise that we're carrying out here. I hope you enjoyed that and you've learned something. By all means, if you ever want a little bit of advice, please ask me. I'm always there, and thank you for watching.